Good evening and welcome to another exciting episode of So Into Bourbon. I'm Charlie, this is Glenn. Glenn, what's on the bar this evening?
Tonight we have the brand new Old Grandad 7-year bottled and bond, and we're going to compare it to the regular Old Grandad bottled and bond, which is only 4 years old, and see if 3 extra years makes a $20 difference in price.
For once, we're early to the party. Stay tuned.
All right, Charlie, so we've got Old Grandad 7-year bottled and bond. This is a brand new release from James B. Beam.
That's right. Also known as Jim. His friends call him Jim.
Absolutely.
Brand new release. This is a brand new release. For once, we are early to the party. And if you're looking at this and you're being like, hey, I thought there was a bonded, there is.
There is.
This one.
Yes, the only difference is 3 years, right?
Yeah, this one has a 7 and that one doesn't have an age statement. So there we go.
Which the Old Grandad bottled and bond is a great mixer.
Oh.
Like it's a great for an old fashioned. Perfect, right?
No, it's a solid,
It is.
under $30 bottle of bourbon.
Absolutely.
That you can find.
$21.99 usually is what you're going to pay for it.
Even at stores that mark up,
Mm-hmm.
that bottle under $30 is a great utilitarian bottle. If you're in a pinch, you're on the road, you're on vacation. To your point, it's great in a cocktail. It's great on rocks, and you don't. It's great neat. It's a great bottle.
So, This is 3 extra years. Oh, and it's got a cork.
It does have a cork. Yeah. It's so bougie. I don't know if I don't know.
So while you're pouring, I'm going to tell them a little bit about this. Obviously, it's 7 years old. Obviously, it's 100 proof because it's bottled and bond. Mash bill, 63 corn, 27 rye, 10 malted barley. Price, $41.99.
Can't beat that. I love releases that are coming out now that are actually supposed to be shelfers, meaning that you're going to find them consistently on the shelf and at a price point that is consumer friendly.
I hope this is a regular release. It says, I thought it said special release on there.
No.
Somewhere. Limited release. Yeah, it says limited release on the neck. So I don't know.
Did we just miss out on some secondary money on this? Unbelievable. We could have made dozens of dollars.
So. But anyway, the original Old Grandad was an 8 years age stated.
That is true. And if you're wondering about Old Grandad is the high rye division of Jim Beam. So if you're like, oh, I don't like Jim Beam, have you tried Old Grandad?
It's part of their Olds collection, which includes Old Tub, Old, what's the rye? Old Overholt, Old Grandad. And Old Crow. Almost forgot Old Crow.
And Crow.
How can we forget that? A little light.
First thing is very light. For a 7-year age-stated bourbon, that is extremely light. It is 100 proof, so we do know that there is water in the mash bill, water in the blend, but man, is that light.
It's got that good old Grandad nose, that old spice and lots of dark,
That's, boy, I kind of wish that I had the other one open now, and I know we're going to compare, but to me, that one gives off a different kind of.
It's got almost like a citrusy, like an orange.
Yeah, there is.
A little bit of char there.
I feel like this is out of character on the nose for an Old Grandad. I am really intrigued.
I like it.
I do too. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, it's making me want to drink it.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Old Grandad.
Boy, that's nice. It's got lots of spice, but then it's also got that dark chocolate, a little bit of sweet, kind of not sweet, but like semi-sweet, bitter chocolate note to it. I like it.
It's a really good bottle.
I like it a lot.
That is as spicy as a bourbon can get without just switching to a straight rye.
Yeah.
There is a lot of really nice rye spice in there, but I'm going to go back for another drink. I just want to let this mellow out for a minute. There is a lot of sweetness there too. Not particularly, for 7-year age stated, I maybe expected a little more oak or bear character on the finish. But maybe that's just, again, you put a 7 on it, I expect some.
Yeah, there's not a ton of oak on the finish. There is on the palate, to me.
It's easy drinking.
Let's grab the 4-year bottled and bond and see how it compares.
All right, so this is Old Grandad, which we assume is 4 years old. Again, it has to be a minimum of 4 years old, but there's nothing that says that they can't have older bourbon in this.
I think it's a pretty safe bet to say it's
It is
about
also
4
a
years
cork.
old, though. Yep.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Mash bill, exactly the same.
Exactly the same. 63, 27, 10.
So the question becomes, as you so eloquently put it,
Can't really tell a whole
really tell a whole lot of difference. Yeah. As you so eloquently put it, is this one is often found pretty regularly at a $20 to $25 price point. So is it worth another $20 for 3 more years?
Well, I'll tell you, first thing on the nose, this is much more muted than the 7-year.
Man, I told you that one's got the 7-year has some funk. It's got some out of character, like fruit. Like I think you're right. A fruity citrus, like almost like an orange.
Yeah, and I don't get all that on the 4-year.
No, on the 4-year, I just get.
Or I keep calling it 4-year. Whatever.
On the bond, the standard bonded. I mean, it's fresh pop.
It's
nose
nice.
is not bad.
It's just it doesn't
smells
hit
like bourbon.
you like the 7-year.
Yeah. Cheers.
Very different. I get a lot more of the like caramel, vanilla, softer notes on the original. The spice is there, but it's not as pronounced. And I think the extra 3 years plays a part into that.
I went back to back on them. The 7-year is freaking spicy. Mm-hmm. I mean, it is really spicy.
It really is. It's like an amped up version of this, like elevated.
Yeah, but like it's almost like Doritos and flaming hot
spice
Doritos.
is coming from. I think it's coming from the extra time in oak. I really do.
I would also love to know. I mean, these I'm sure are huge batches of barrels, hundreds and hundreds of barrels. I would love to know how many batches were in that. If this was, a smaller or whatever, but.
And I would have to assume that it's the same barrel, same char level and all that. I don't know.
I don't. If they would have stepped out and said these are going to be different, or
you would
these
think
are,
they would say that.
That would be on there. I think all things are equal on this except the age, and then obviously I'm sure there's some variation in the size of the batches. But I am just shocked at how much different they are. That I can see this one being very polarizing.
Yeah, I was going to say
it is
different. I don't know that I would say maybe to my palate better. I don't know that everyone would say it's better because I think there's a lot of people out there who would enjoy this one more because it's just such a more of an easy sipper.
There's a reason that this bottle should be on your bar. The original Old Grandad Bonded should be on your bar because it is as utilitarian as it gets. You should buy 2 or 3 at a time. So when one runs out, you just grab another one from underneath. It is as perfect a bottle as you can get, and it's a high rye. This 7-year, I've got to say, I'm going to take a third drink because usually for me, and I know this was a fresh pop, but usually for me after that third drink, even the spiciest of spice has kind of dissipated and my palate's gotten used to it.
So while he's drinking, me and Charlie kind of had a little bit of an argument before we started filming this episode because my original thought was to compare the 7-year Bottled and Bond Old Grandad to a 7-year Bottled and Bond Heaven Hill. And Charlie was like, it's not the same mash bill. I know it's not the same mash bill, but I thought, let's give the people, they're the same price, same age, Bottled and Bond. Let's see which one's better.
Heritage.
And I still want to do that.
Heritage Kentucky Distilleries.
Still want to do that, but to go to Charlie's point, he wanted to compare it to the Old Grandad 114. And now I'm like, yes, let's do that because I almost feel like this reminds me a little bit of the 114 with that the spiciness. So I want to see how it compares.
He's just doing this so after we're done, I'd be like, there, you happy, you big dumb weirdo? The answer is yes. The answer is yes, because Old Grandad 114 is one of my favorite. When people say, hey, what's a great starter bourbon? What bourbon should I get if I'm building my bar? I always say a bottle of Old Grandad 114. And the best part about Old Grandad, there was a year or so ago, maybe 2 years now, there was the rumor that it was being discontinued, and you saw them all just disappear from the shelves. Prices went crazy. I am happy to report that does not appear to be true, and nature is healing. I see these consistently in Indiana and Kentucky for under $30.
Yeah. Now, I see them more and more for like $35, $40 now.
Okay.
But, what?
Okay. I saw one for $29.99.
Okay, good.
Trader Joe's, I think, had it for $29.99.
I don't remember the age on this 114. I don't even know
not age stated.
if it's age stated.
It is
or
not
if they
age
put that
stated.
information out there.
And they would never tell you.
I'm going to guess it's probably closer to the 4 or 5 year, 6 year range.
This is what's so much fun about bourbon. All three of these are the exact same. They are the same whiskey. They are the same mash bills. They went into the same barrels. And the only difference between them is going to be age and proof.
So I feel like the noses are very similar on the 114 and the 7 year, but the 7 year has a little bit more barrel like char character.
Yeah.
Almost that barbecue note.
Yeah.
This has more ethanol, which makes sense. All right.
Cheers.
Down the wrong pipe. That's very, very tasty. It's hot. It's hot. Go for it.
Old Grandad 114 is, as close to perfect as you can get. You're right. It is a little hot.
Perfect for a sub $40 bottle.
If the metric is bang for your buck, and when you're drinking bourbon, what do you want? You want to taste it. You want flavor. You want potentially cascading flavor, right? You want it to take you on a journey. You want it to take your palate on a journey. You don't want. There's nothing worse than one-dimensional, right? Like, oh, tastes like oak. Tastes like oak water. Oh, case in point, the worst bourbon maybe in the world is Elijah Craig 18-year. It's 80 proof, and it tastes like oak water.
It's not 80.
I'm pretty sure it's 80
90?
proof. Either way, same
Or
thing.
86.
It's low proof, and it literally tastes like you
It's gotten
boiled.
better as it's sat. I will give it that. It's still not the greatest, but I won't say it's the worst bourbon in the world.
It's not great. Because the price point of that is what? It's a $200 bottle. So that makes it the worst. When you can go to a liquor store and get potentially all three of these bottles for really close to under $100 or below, these are a must, because this has been extremely fun.
I got to tell you, and I'm a lover of all things Old Grandad. Love the 114, love the Bottled and Bond. I think I might prefer the 7-year Bottled and Bond over the 114. And that mainly is because I just think the 114 drinks a little hot. On the nose is a lot of ethanol. So now, if I'm sipping neat, probably gonna go with the Old Grandad 7. If I'm making a cocktail, probably gonna go with the 114 because it's gonna stand up better to a block of ice, gonna stand up better to if you're making an old fashioned, blah 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 blah.
I do not disagree with you. There are many times where I wander into the basement thinking, what bourbon am I going to grab? And I see the Old Grandad and I think, it's just not an Old Grandad day. However, for me, who is usually in the mood for something a little proofy, I have a hard time finding any fault with the Old Grandad 114. However, that 7-year is pretty darn good. But
It's pretty good.
At $40, I'm probably a buyer.
I'm definitely a buyer.
At
$40.
50, I'm like, man, I could almost get 2 bottles of 114. But the real answer is you need to have all 3 of these. Like, and especially if you can get them at retail.
And you
sub
were
20,
so
sub
right.
30.
All 3 of them, they definitely have a distinct taste.
This is what is really, there's not a lot new happening in bourbon. It's kind of, new releases come and you can't get them. And if you can get them, they're $1,000 or whatever. And that's why you're watching us, because we spend money because we're dumb. But this is fun stuff that you can do because it should be pretty readily available. And you can literally taste the exact same original whiskey. These could have been distilled all on the same day or in the same week with the same mash bills. And you get the effect of the barrel character and the age. And that's it. So you can really tailor make your...
All right, so to answer the question, is the extra 3 years worth the extra $20? I'm gonna say yeah. I don't feel bad at all about paying $40 for this.
No, I agree. If I see it, I will buy it. I will probably buy 2. I really like that because, again, it is so different from the old Granddad standard bonded, and I really enjoy both of those.
And the other question is, which 7-year-old bottled in bond at a $40 price point is better?
We gotta have a glass.
Should we do this
100%.
now, or should we do a whole episode?
We're doing it right. Oh, that's a good question. Should we do episode 2, Battle of the 7 Years?
Yes. Stay tuned for part 2. That's all right. We're going to film it as soon as we're finished.
Oh, okay. Stay tuned for part 2. But to see part 2 and be notified, you got to smash that like and subscribe button. You got to subscribe to our channel.
Yeah. Check us out. Subscribe.
Follow us on social.
Love us. Tell us we're great. Tell us we're awesome.
Comment.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Keep
right.
your wallets loose.
And your bungholes tight.
Good night, everybody. Okay.
Try.
Let's just drink all the bourbon, Glenn. Let's just do it all. Let's compare Pappy Van Winkle to Whistle Pig. Kind of channel you think we're running here? We're semi-professional. I mean, you have been in a mood this evening. I didn't even use my notes.
I warned you.
I had a moose the other day on the way to work. It was huge. Pushed it into a school bus.
You have a knuckle?
They usually do.
Hey, we used
Why don't we just compare it to the old Fitzgerald? It's 7 years. It's bottled in bond.
Right.
They're not the same.
I know they're not the same.
I haven't done my Trump impersonation one time tonight.
Could.
You're asking for it. I'm going to get up on the roof. Action. Hi, I'm Charlie. Welcome to hell.
Let's trade off. You intro this time.
Hello. 3, 2. Well, good evening, So Into Bourbon. It is I, Charlie, joined as always with Glenn. Nope.
That experience is over. All right.
Nope, I'm going to do this. I am going...
You got to bring energy.
I'm going to do this.
Don't yell.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Well, good evening, everybody.
This experiment is officially over.
What was wrong with good evening, everybody? What do you say?
It's just weird.
It is weird. Well, you're the one who wanted to change everything. Right. I'm going to do this. I want to do this. I'm going to intro.
We're not swapping.
No, one more time. One more time. I can do this. I promise I can do this.